Welcome to Light Inside Yoga. My name is Nikki Sakariccia, and today I'll be leading you through a gentle yoga practice to help relieve the symptoms of sciatica. Start by lying on your back, bring your feet to the floor, and drop your knees in together. Take a few moments to get settled and grounded. Make sure that your lower back isn't pressed flat to the floor, but that your spine is relaxed and neutral. Let the arms open wide and turn your palms up. Begin to breathe deeply and slowly. And as you exhale, drop your knees to the left. Breathing in, pull the knees through center. And exhaling, drop them to the right. Do this a few times. With your breath, drop your knees from side to side like they're a pair of windshield wipers. As you continue to drop your knees from side to side, the spine will gently rotate, and you may feel some movement along your neck. Take a couple moments on your left side, keeping the knees dropped. If you notice any tugging around the lower back or your hips, you can always come out of the twist sooner or bring the knees up a little higher. The next time you inhale, bring the knees through center and cross over to side two. Let the weight of your bones drop your legs closer to the floor, and notice any impulse to push the legs to the ground. Here, you don't want to work too hard, but instead let the body really passively drop towards the ground. As you rest here in this reclined twist pose, keep your breath really smooth and pretty deep. Allow the breath to be full and continuous. And here too, try not to overwork your breathing. If you feel like you're struggling, dial back the effort. Next inhale, bring your knees through center. Then cross your right ankle to your left thigh. Drop your legs to your left, just like you did a moment ago, and this time your right foot will land on the floor like when you stand on it. If there's a lot of tension in your upper back, you may find that the right shoulder blade is lifted off the floor. Do your best to keep it tacked down onto the ground. You may notice some sensations around the outer edge of your thigh or into your glutes, and that's very normal. Just make sure that it's not painful. Breathe in slowly. And without holding the breath, exhale completely. As you rest in this twist, make sure that you're not overusing any other parts of the body like your eyes or your mouth muscles. Next inhale, come through center. Exhaling, lift the legs up off the floor and hold the back of your left thigh with both hands. The sensations that you feel may shift into a different muscle group in the body. Make sure that the length of your spine is settled to the ground. Shoulders, mouth, and eyes are resting. As you notice the sensations in the legs start to dissolve, you could remain there or go a little deeper by pulling the legs in closer to your belly. Take another moment here in eye of the needle pose, and the next time you're exhaling, release your hands, bring both feet back to the floor. We'll do that sequence on the second leg. Cross your left ankle to your right thigh, and resting the arms open, drop your legs to your right. If your left foot doesn't touch the floor, don't force it. Instead, bring a book or blanket underneath it, as if to lift the floor up to meet your body. Release the left shoulder blade onto the ground, and begin to notice any major sensations in the body. Take a few slow breaths, And if the sensation feels mild or moderate, it might feel good to exhale through your mouth. Continue to relax in the upper body through your fingers and your toes. Do your best to let your mind stay in the body, focusing on the sensations as they come up. Take one more deep breath in here. And as you exhale, lift your body back up to center. You'll keep the left ankle crossed onto the right thigh. Next exhale, lift the legs in and hold the back of your right thigh with both hands. Coming into eye of the needle pose, rest your shoulders, relax your face, and find an edge of sensation that feels challenging but also relieving. Something that helps the pain or discomfort dissolve. And then continue to breathe deeply. Take just another breath here. And exhaling, bring both feet to the floor. Interlace your hands behind the back of your left leg and extend that leg straight up. Look at your knee and your toes. Make sure they're pointing towards your face. Then with your hands, rotate the leg open so the knee and toes face out on a diagonal. Gently extend the right leg all the way down and do your best to flex both feet. Find an edge that you can breathe through. If the sensation becomes too much or you find that it's difficult to breathe, you can put your right foot back on the floor. Rotate your leg to center and release the left foot. Side 2, lift the right leg up, hold the back of your thigh, and look at the landmarks of your body. Knee and toes turn out to the side. Pull the leg in. We're trying to target the long muscles at the back of the thigh as they connect into the buttocks, but it's okay if you don't feel the sensation there. Extend your left leg all the way down and continue to breathe deeply and slowly. When we come into contact with sensation that's uncomfortable, we tend to hold the breath and shut down. Do your best to stay mindful. Breathe in slowly. Feel the breath come into your lungs and exhale out of the mouth as if to release the pressure from the body. Turning the leg in, release the foot to the floor. Bring the left foot to the floor and come into our initial resting position. Sciatica tends to happen more on one side of the body than the other. You may find it helpful to go through this sequence again on just the side that you get your symptoms. Hold each pose for up to a minute at a time, and then make sure to take some time to rest afterwards. Thank you for practicing. Namaste.